What's up, guys? It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. So, welcome. It is the 30-day One Big Impact Challenge. This is a challenge video. And if you are new here, please go check us out on Facebook. Our group is called Healthy Living for Healthy Life, and also on Instagram at One Big Impact. So, I'm going to start sweating. Summer is upon us. And I only have one tiny little fan in the gym. And there's no AC, no swamp coolers, no nothing. So, if I have to turn that on and it gets loud, I apologize, but I'll do my best. So today's video is actually a little bit of not motivation, but just kind of like talking to you for a second, but also talking to myself because I have been on this process for quite a few years, and I've learned some things throughout the process, not just necessarily about weight loss or building muscle or toning up or powerlifting or anything, but just more of the psychology of everything, because in all honesty, we all know eat less, move more, you lose weight, right? But there's more to it than that. And the reason I say there's more to it than that is because there's a lot of stuff that we deal with on a daily basis, and it's all individual, you know. Some people deal with stress really well. Some people don't deal with it really well. Some people that have literally no stress in their life stress out on everything. And people that have tons of stress in their life literally don't stress out on anything. So it all kind of depends on who you are as a person. But these things are things that I've learned along the way that have become extremely beneficial for me, because I'm hard-headed, I'm stubborn, I'm a guy, so I think I know everything. I definitely don't. I know that, and I'm always continuing to be open to learning. So, without further ado, let go of what we think we know. So, a lot of things that we think we know, whether it is you're an 80s kid and fat was bad, dietary fat was bad, it was making everybody out of shape, and lots of different things that they were pushing at the time. Now we know that they replaced the fats with carbohydrates, aka sugar, which just gets stored as fat. So kind of silly to understand that. And, you know, one day eggs will be bad for you, one day coffee will be good for you, and vice versa, or something like that. So beyond that, I think even more important is a lot of things that we learn as kids. It could be like financial stuff, it could be stuff about emotions or affection, or the way you handle yourself in relationships, or whatever it is. A lot of that can be based off of what we learn as we're youth. And it could be like how your parents acted around you is, unfortunately, you know, some of the things that you act out as an adult without even knowing. And everybody says, I don't want to be my parents, I don't want to be my parents, and then they always catch themselves being just like their parents. But I think more importantly is like core beliefs, who you are as you operate with like your morals, your moral standard, your values, the things you believe in and the things that you don't believe in, the things that I shouldn't, say like you want to show up 20 minutes early because you don't want to be late. Or maybe your parents were always screaming and now you're always screaming. Or maybe you thought guys and girls could not be friends. That's a big one for me, because I think I kind of saw that as growing up, that that type of thing was not, there was always like an ulterior motive or something like that. And I do strongly believe that one of them likes each other, but that's just an instance of like what we can carry through our lives does not necessarily mean it is what it is. So open yourself a little bit to other things. The next thing is, the hardest things to learn are the things you don't know, don't want to learn, and don't believe, okay? So if you don't believe that carbohydrates are fine and you can eat them and still lose weight, then you don't want to learn about that. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. If you believe you're doing everything right, you don't want to learn the right way, because you're already doing everything right. But I hate to tell you, and this is going to come off like I'm being mean to somebody out there, but this is not directed towards anybody in particular. But if you were doing everything right and you were eating enough deficit and you were exercising, you'd weigh less. That's just the way it is. So something is off, and that's okay. It doesn't make you stupid. It doesn't make you like, I've done everything. Because here's the thing. If you've lost weight before, you're not doing everything you could do, okay? Because your body knows what it took before, and you just got to do something similar along those lines, or maybe your body changed a little bit and you changed some things, and that's okay. But be open to trying things that other people suggest, especially like health professionals. If they're telling you that, hey, you need to change this, change it, try it. Like if it doesn't work, well then fuck it off. But if it does, hey, you opened yourself to it. The next thing is, it's okay to follow something that you think won't work. Okay, so if I were to give somebody like a meal plan, or I were to say, for somebody on a bench press, they were having problems getting off the chest or something, and I give them an exercise that's going to combat that, and they're like, this isn't helping me, this isn't helping me, this isn't helping me. It doesn't matter what you think. Like, it's not going to hurt, and you can eliminate that. Maybe there's 5 or 10 exercises that can help you get stronger off the chest. Well, after that one, you got 4 to 9 left that you can filter through and see what works better. So just because you think it won't work doesn't mean it won't. It might. But if you just touch a little bit and say, you know what, I'm not going to think this won't work. I'm going to think it will work. And if it doesn't, that's okay. I'll find something that will. And that's no problem. So keep that in mind. The next thing is, we all have an idea of what we think should be. What does that say? we all have an idea of what we think should be done to reach our goal. Oh my gosh. Yes. So because a lot of people have been on this journey before, or you think you're a know-it-all, or you think you know everything, or you think this or that. If you think you know what needs to be done to be able to reach your goal, my 2 questions to you is, why aren't you doing it? And why the fuck is it not working? Because it's okay to say, I don't really know what the fuck's going on, and ask a question. And then if you were my client, I would say, change this, change that, do something like this. How fucking accurate are you? Are you on point 24/7? Are you changing? Are you flip-flopping every few days? Are you eating anything extra? What is going on? So, but just because you think you know what needs to be done, be a little bit more open to understanding that, hey, I don't know everything, you don't know everything, none of us do, but together we can definitely figure it out. And the next thing and the last thing is, be open-minded to trying new things, okay? I'm not saying jump on the bandwagon with all the supplements running around the internet and stuff like that. But hey, if you're thinking, well, I'm eating less, but I don't need to drink more than 1 bottle of water a day. I'm eating less, but I don't need vegetables. Vegetables are bullshit. Okay, so you probably can still lose weight without water and vegetables. But let's be honest. Does that fucking make sense? Does it make good, healthful sense to not drink water and eat vegetables? I'm not your dad. I'm not your mom. I don't really give a fuck if you eat vegetables or drink water, but you sure in the fuck should. Okay, so be open-minded. Be open-minded. Hey, you need to do some extra cardio. Hey, you need to do an extra set of bench press. Hey, you need to work out an extra day per week. Hey, you're fucking lazy in the gym. You need to kick up the intensity. Hey, you need to stop running on the treadmill 5 hours a day. Hey, you need to stop eating those things that you're eating or doing whatever. So I hope that information helped you. I have been very stubborn. It's I'm right, you're wrong. It's not even I know everything. It just, even if I don't know, I just want to win. So that being said, I hope that helped you guys. Be stronger than your excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate. Drink your damn water. And remember, there is some obvious things that we know. Eat less, move more, and you're going to be able to drop weight and stuff like that. But is a good amount of protein a good thing? Yes. Is vegetables good so that you'll take a shit, clean out your colon, and not get cancer? Yes. Is water good because you want nice hair, skin, and nails, and you don't want to be like, I'm on keto, my fucking hair is falling out? Probably because you're treating yourself like shit during the process. So keep in mind, we don't know everything. I don't know everything. You don't know everything. But together, we can learn more. You guys have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for the support, and have a good day. I just said that twice.